Creaking skull. Hello. It's time. The year's 2035. Just kidding, it's 2022.
Freaking skull, Lois.
See, can I fit creaking skull emoji? No, it has to be creaking skull. Unfortunate.
Creaking skull, Lois.
How y'all doing? It's Tuesday. It is snowing for the first time this year. Or I should say, snowing for the first time with accumulation this year. At least where I am in Ontario. Ooh, old tall hammer. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, sure, I'll use a tall hammer. It's pretty tall. Yeah, it's snowing, which means it's time for everybody to forget how to drive. Snowing in Minnesota. Oh yeah? I don't mind the snow itself, it's just the part where I have to drive in it. How's it going, Game Face? Oh god, I need a backdash though. Might as well throw on the cloak. The best defense I'll get right now. Like, snow is one of those things that is, yeah, it's nice to look at, but interacting with it, not so much. Like, if I didn't have to drive or anything, I would probably like it a lot more. Black Panther? Poggers! Black Panther Pog! Black Poggers! I went to the wrong menu. I did the same inputs you would do on the soul menu. Oh, Milliken, so actually, I thought that was the ice one. I'm gonna switch back to the knife. The worst part is I don't even have my timer up. I'm not timing these runs, so... Nut. Skull. Alright, I can't even one-shot anything because it's so early in the game. Gun digital basic. Ugh. Yeah, the program I'm using, I don't think it has every emote working properly. I might have to update it, I'm not sure. Because it's been probably like a year or two since I last did that. It did that for Creaking Skull earlier as well, like it was showing the text code for it but not actually putting it in. I don't know. Not sure if it's like a caching issue or something like that. Might as well throw on Red Crow. Bamboo sword. More like bamboo sword, got him. Anyways, play Tsukihime, how y'all doing today? On this fine Tuesday afternoon or evening, depending on your time zone, or possibly morning, I don't fucking know. I think they changed some stuff around. I was debating playing some Breath of the Wild or, possibly more Splatoon today, but I decided, nah, I want to do some Aria. It's been at least a month, and I generally try to do these at least once per month. Oh, sorry, Allura Une. You're not Black Panther, so you don't get to ever be in my blue slot. Them's the breaks. Satan's ring, it's Satan's. Oh, Bifron. Bifron, Bifron, Bifron. Ooh. Kunitsuna, don't mind if I do Nitsuna. You know what I'm saying? No way. Red Scarf, don't really need that. Ooh, Valkyrie. Yeah, I'll throw that on. Have a nice Holy Elemental attack. Not in the right spot, though. I need to attack at the enemy. It's actually supposed to be Bifrons with an S. Well, that's how it is. It's Bifron now, so... The forbidden Mahjong move of Bifron. Also, the beef tweet crossed my timeline yesterday of the one university professor who said beef like 125 times in a single lecture. And by the end of it, beef just, like, the word beef does not have a meaning anymore. Beef, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, beef, 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 beef. I'm not actually die. I forgot I don't have any defense. I have no idea if you're making that up. Beef and Dairy Network Podcast sounds like a real name. And I don't know if you're fucking with me or not. We're not fucking with me. I believe you. Considering one of the most popular podcasts is called Cumtown, anything is possible. Why am I going back to fight you? I don't need to fight you. I've got Kunitsuna, I've got Black Panther, I've got Valkyrie. This is a perfectly fine starting set. Alternate Universe Podcast. Is that a thing? Do people do alternate universe podcasts? Where Treadis was a real sport? Ooh, little cream puff. Right, Valkyrie costs so much magic. What are you? Ooh, very good actually. I need to equip it, and not unequip it. Because I'm using wizard mode, so my MP rate is even higher. Getting Wumbo MP regen right now. Grunting. It's got a really good hitbox, but I'm probably going to stick with Kunitsuna. How much damage is it relative anyways? Yeah, it's the exact same. Kunitsuna multi-hits. Grunting has a really big hitbox, and that's kind of it. It kind of falls off. Oh god. Could have actually done the double orb glitch there. Doesn't do anything in this mode, but if you're playing Richter mode, or sorry, Julius mode, it allows you to get 2 amounts of health ups for 1. Coming tonight is a real mineral. Can confirm. Ask Geop about it. He'll probably have a fun fact for you. Yeah, every Valkyrie cast is using like a full third of my MP bar right now. The famous blade known as Graham. And the rune ring? Oh my god, the MP regen. It's off the freaking wall, gamers. Look at that. Look how fast the bar comes back. Kamehameha symbols literally come, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I can't actually double jump yet, so I can't grab these. Let me... I think that's just the basic cloth tunic, which is better than the casual clothing, but not by much. Not really worth going out of my way to grab that. I think my favorite funny abbreviation is Fukuoka Airport in Japan, where its three-letter code is fuck, F-U-K. I can't slide. Oh, that would actually be really nice. Oh, I hope I get slide before I leave the study. Levitate would be a phenomenal weapon, one I could easily bring to endgame. Code fuck. Code fuck. I repeat, we have a code fuck. Silk Robe is actually kind of a nice find because it boosts your intelligence. And I'm using the fixed version with intelligence that actually works on bullet souls. Yeah, Skull Key does nothing if you've never played this game before. It had plans originally, maybe, at some point, but is not used now. Why am I getting that? My MP is going to be back. Ooh. Actually slightly weaker than Kunitsuna. I thought that was the big one for a second. I got excited. Well, unless we get the slide real soon, I don't think we're going to be grabbing that Levitain. At least not until later in the game. Ow. Yeah, Usafune is the big one. I always mix up the names. Nope, almost got cursed. Oh, I got something there. I don't know what it was. I'm just making sure it wasn't like a really godlike weapon or something that I missed. Probably like a healing item. Pick up an item in this game, then you hit like another enemy. Your item pickup is immediately overwritten, so you can't actually see what you got. Not so. One of the Divine Comedy demons that is actually correctly translated. Not to be confused with Skull Milione. Oh, I would love to have my Valkyrie come out at the right time there. I might actually die if I get hit here. Ah, that was kick. I saw the down arrow, I thought I got the slide. Hey. Don't be like that. Don't be cringe. Well, the demon in Final Fantasy IV is named Keinazo, not Kagnatzo, or whatever. Totally different. Stolas is not actually a bad soul either. But I think I just want the regen for now. Definitely gonna grab that army jacket though. More defense. Okay, it's just a ramen. Ooh! That's actually worth using early on. Even with the darkness resistance, like, it's still big number. And this early on in the game, it's gonna kill pretty much anything. don't know that I would want to drink, like, or have a bowl of ramen that's just been sitting around. Like, the milk in this game, at least that comes in bottles, you know? Let's see. Nothing really incredible. It's got a gun, but it's the basic gun, the stinky one. Ramen has a pretty short shelf life. Still can't kill these guys in one shot, huh? Alright, let's go with the standard route. Let's get bold. I'll sell that. Do the old trip after killing Graham. Restocking all the stuff I need. Healing items. Ooh, that was actually a really lucky find. Lets me do the Galamoth room early. Phew! Oh god. Demon General made me sneeze. I could see Hammer learning how to cook. Creaking skull. Oh, I can't one-shot the dolls. Yeah, I still don't want to be tanking every hit, even though I have the army jacket now. All that for a lance. Yeah, that's the earlier version of this randomizer when this hallway had absolutely nothing in it. It had, like, a money bag guaranteed, and that was it. Just like in vanilla, so, like, you never really wanted to come down here. Or at least not on the right side there. Skull worries me. I don't like finding Skull early. It makes me think that I have to go underwater. Thankfully, Big Golem does not resist darkness. It's just everything else in the castle. Tsuchinoko real. Tsuchinoko real. Tsuchinoko real. Tsuchinoko real. God, imagine how bad this game would be if, like, the randomizer did not give you the souls you needed to clear guaranteed. And one of the souls you needed could be on Tsuchinoko. I know the Bloodstained randomizer had that problem. They tweaked some of the logic, but I think it is still not perfect. Just grabbing the teleporter. Still love the, like, mythological concept of Tsuchinoko. Like, oh, it's a snake that that loves to drink alcohol and get drunk. Yeah, sure, and I bet he comes over and plays Street Fighter with you. Uh-huh. Yeah, I believe that. Ooh. One of the books. Okay, there's Undine. Undine. Tucci, do not go in there! It's funny because to a bystander it would make it seem like he left a really big dump or something, but actually he beat somebody up and left them in the toilet. So there's multiple layers to the joke, you see. I can't actually slide through there. I have to Teleport back, I think. Because I didn't really have to pop this teleporter. I could have come back this time. But I didn't know. I know at some point they made an Ace Ventura, like, adventure game, a 3D adventure game for the PC. And the graphics kind of look like RuneScape, and I'm morbidly curious. I don't know, my weapon selection is pretty alright. Getting an early Kalidbolg is really nice. And the other one I have, the Kunitsuna, is pretty solid. Second best katana outside of Murasame. Or Muramasa, I should say. Speaking of katanas, that's not... Is that just the bait? No, that's Yasutsuna. I think Yasutsuna is a little better. No, Kunitsuna is the best. Or the second best, I should say, and then Kunitsuna is basically the tier below. Keep on Kalidbolgan. Come visit my Kalid blog. I want to give a shout out to Persona 3 for teaching me how to pronounce Kahulin. And not Kuchulain, or Choo Choo Train, or whatever people will say. Mimic? You think people would do that? Just pretend to be a bag of money? Ooh, speaking of better katanas. Well, we got an endgame weapon now. Speaking of the best katana in the game... I should probably pop a little cream puff or something. Because I think I might get killed by one shot if I'm not careful. So for people who aren't familiar with this game, the Muramasa, on top of having the strongest attack stats for any katana in the game, also has a passive effect called Cursed. For any enemy that is vulnerable to it, it deals an additional percentage of their current HP as bonus damage. Which, it doesn't count as an elemental, so it's not like it's, you know, dark or anything. It's just a bonus status that gives you bonus damage. It's really nice. Could you get off the ceiling? Can you get off the ceiling? Oh my god, you piece of trash. You piece of Ark's trash. Black Panther. That's what everybody calls me, Johnny Katana. Hey, it's me. Actually, let's switch over to Chrono Mage real quick, because we're going to need that coming up. Oop. Ow. I think you have to... Yeah, as long as you use it before you actually run into the bunny, you don't get kicked out. Leaf Leash is not a katana. I don't care what the game technically classifies it as, there's no way that's a katana. You can't buy Cleave Salish from a middle-aged guy at the mall with sweat stains. You just can't. I'm sorry. Oh right, I still have Chrono Mage equipped. Actually, I think I can do the ceiling, because I do have the kicking skeleton. I can do some kicks. Red hot kicks. So here's how you do the ceiling part without Hippogriff. You do need double jump, But if you don't have Hippogriff or Giant Bat, you can still get up here, as long as you have double jump and kick. Yeah. So I was playing some Splatoon 3 last night, so I wanted to try out some more weapons. I was messing around with the Flingza roller. It's kind of fucked up that they let that have Tenemissiles, because, like, it's a really solid weapon even without Tenemissiles. There was a clip I posted on my Discord where I literally just kind of, like, pointed vaguely at the enemy team, and I flung, like, one time at an actual player and got 3 kills between the Tenemissiles and my one fling. I don't know, I feel like Tenemissiles might be a little overtuned. New season gives some motivation. I mean, like, there's gonna be, what, the one new map, they're adding a couple of new weapons, probably, like, a couple of new pieces of armor and stuff, or gear. And that's kind of it. So, like, if you weren't huge... I don't know if the reason you stopped playing was the gameplay, or just because you kind of tuned out. So I don't think the gameplay is significantly going to change because of 2 new weapons. Maybe they'll do more, I don't know. You know, overblown reaction YouTube thumbnailers notwithstanding. Every other bloke. Look, they're good. They're good, alright? What if you could just press a button from anywhere on the map and be completely safe, and also be able to reveal where the enemy is, force them to either retreat or die, and also on top of that, you can continue charging your next volley of Tenemissiles while your current volley is active. Unlike every other special in the game. So while you're shooting missiles at the enemy and forcing them to get the hell away from you, you can continue painting the ground and getting more charge for your next special. It's a lot. There's my slide. Well, I could go get Levitate now. I'm probably going to end up picking it up on the way through. That's the... I think that's a default katana. No, that's Otsufune. I thought Otsufune had a blue outline for some reason. It's like a blue sword, which is probably why I think that... Oh, I went the wrong way. I went too far. So I remember they quote-unquote nerfed it, which was funny because it was literally like... They changed the activation cost from 200 points to 210 points. Which is like, oh no, I have to paint for an extra 1/10 of a second to get the point threshold to pop it off. Damn. Like, I'm guessing they were being conservative just to prevent, you know, them from becoming completely useless, but like, I don't know, I feel like a weapon that just applies pressure to the entire enemy team, applies paint, and also reveals their position, it's probably going to be pretty good. Like, compare that to the triple airstrike, which does a similar thing, except you have to physically be there, you have to physically throw the marker for it, and also it is way, way easier to dodge. Well, let's actually do the bonus rooms first. That's Soma Belmont, that's him. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, if you hit the entire enemy team, like, if you just kind of roughly point in their direction, hit 3 or 4 people, that means that it's going to be covering all that ground as well. It's not just that you're pressuring people. You're also covering the ground they're at. You're getting free pressure in their base oftentimes for free. I realize I said free pressure for free. Shut up. They're a problem. Could you imagine if they did like an arrow spray with 10 missiles? God. This is the first time I doubled up. Oh, no, no, no. You have not seen me type anything online, apparently. They should. No, Jordan, do you not want to have fun playing the game anymore? Do you want everyone to quit the game, Splatoon 3? Yeah, huge asterisk, this stream. Exactly. You're a monster, Jordan. You're the guy who wants more fly fish and salmon run. Maji. Yeah, well, it's the truth. All right. Oh, I dodged that bad. Put your pointy end away. Okay, phase 2. I was actually watching some people stream Splatoon, and it's like, I noticed a weird, like, subgenre of people who get really mad when they lose and, like, always bring up the map to hide the enemy victory animation. Is that, like, a common thing? Is that... Could you do that in the old games? Or is that just in Splatoon 3? Yeah, like, I've seen multiple people do it. Where they get mad, and usually these people are pretty bad at the game. They get so mad, and like anytime the enemy team wins, they just bring up the map, like the map screen, so they don't have to look at the victory animations. Aw, stinky gun, bad gun. Thought that was the silver gun for a second. Bring up the map in all 3 of them. Okay, so probably just people getting mad that the enemy team gets like a 5-second victory animation. Oh no, I have to watch 4 people dab. I'm so mad. Like, obviously, you know, every game is gonna have its share of scrub quotes, but, like, damn. My favorite is always when people are like, oh, my team's not doing anything, and then, like, they're the type of person who just jumps in. Like, just constantly running in and getting killed and thinking they're doing anything. I don't know, I don't hate the victory animations. They had a little bit of personality instead of just victory screen. Alright, going underwater now. And the thing is, like, they're all pre-canned animations. It's not like you get to do, you know, your own Rocket League, use the white ink trail and blast a big load of ink on the screen or anything like that. I know I can do this. Oh wait, what am I doing? I've got Undyne. I'm doing head-ass shit. Where Jaguar? Yeah, they also changed the loot. Like, they made it less of a bummer-sounding defeat music. It's more just kind of, like, neutral. It's not like... Blah, 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 blah. It's just like... Well, I think specifically when Rito says shitters, he's saying, like, people who just refuse to take the L. Which is a very common class of player in any online video game. Oh, I couldn't have lost. It was my team's fault. If you can take an L, you're not a shitter. There are legit times when, you know, you can blame it on your team because you had one person who was not really contributing or anything like that. But usually you got some room to improve, too. Horse taxi. Ah, I fell off. Game is busted. This game sucks. This game's unbalanced. I'm going back Splatoon. Jaya. Okay, there's Ascalon. Or no, that's Balmung. Ascalon is the one. Yeah, I always bring up the BRB screen whenever I fall off Horse Taxi. Even like ranked mode, honestly, like, people take their rank number way too seriously. Because, like, there's no reward for getting a high rank, at least not that I'm aware of. It just means you fight better players, which, like, that should be a good thing. You should want to fight better players because it lets you improve. It lets you become a better player yourself. Ascalon is gonna take you back to the past to find a mistletoe. You'd rather have a beeferon. Drop a Balmung instead of Cleaves a leash. Ow. He'd rather eat some rotten milk of a road-killed skunk. Oh, I can't do this anymore. He's the angriest vampire you've ever heard. Oh, it's Giant Bat. And Curly! When I say I can't do this anymore, that's my soul taking over. Like, my body has stopped, but my soul continues. Actually, oh no, I can do this. Yeah, that's me summoning Soul Calibur. Transcending history and the world. A tale of video games and swords, eternally retold. Oh, I can't one-shot the slimes with Valkyrie? Damn. I know they're weak to fire, but I thought that'd be enough. Okay, there is a save point down here, so I don't have to spend any items to recover. I'm bringing Uko back. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Hey, you remember that famous mid-2000s song, Sexy Back? Well, I'm gonna make a reference to Aria of Sorrow. It's happening, baby. Actually, can I... No, the Muramasa effect doesn't work on this guy. Elevator? Go over here to see the teleporter. We could pick up Mistletoe on the way out here, actually. That might not be a bad pickup. Because Murmoss is nice, but I think a lot of the enemies here are resisting it, and right now my strength stat is kind of in the toilet. Let's see, mini giant bat. It's not really that big of a bat, all things considered. I've seen bigger. Like, man, there's a house shit. Oh, nice. Book. Okay, that's just the greatsword. We actually need to Undine. We're gonna have to get a transformation soul after. Alright, Curly. There he is, Skull Milione. Hell yeah. Might actually switch out Valkyrie, because it feels a little awkward to fight. Might use, like, Beefron. Beef, 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 beef. And so I get 5 beef. Oh shit, is that the very tangible human skull? Skullamanjaro. Lost the skull. Gained the skull. Yeah, I'm gonna use Levitine for this area. It is Fire Elemental, which is the second best in the game. It's got a really good hitbox. Really high attack stats. Can be jump cancel, pool in the back. Beef, 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 beef. It's in the beef. Not quite Cleave Salish hitbox, but still quite good. Oh right, I can't use Beef Run underwater, can I? No, I can. I might have been a little bit airborne. Finally, flying armor. The good shit. Don't mind me just killing enough enemies to kill the GBA. Also, fun fact, did you know the plural of beef is beeves? Some people might try and tell you, oh, it's just beef. It's like the word deer. No. Beeves is the actual plural. Beeves and butthead. Let me get that out before anybody else types that in chat. I'm really low on health, I just realized. Don't curse. I told you. I'm not telling you a porky when I tell you that beeves is the plural of beef. Next time you go to the butcher or whatever, you can say, can I get 3 beeves? I need to find some better armor, holy crap. Don't! I saw those apples, they were coming my way. Oh god. I'm poisoned, so a hit will actually hurt me. Beef curry, beef! Iron plate. I think I'm gonna put in a silver plate because this is just too much damage I'm taking here. The army jackets do prevent spike damage, or they reduce it. But still not really what you want it to be taken here. A senior Skittles, that's Soma Cruz. That's the main character of Aria of Sorrow, the best Metroidvania. I mean, I think it is just an accepted alternate term. Most people just use beef as the plural. Okay, let's just mana up. Let me peep down here real quick. Feel how jarring that cutscene is. Just two people getting stabbed, and then one of them's on the ground, and then there's a completely different person there. I guess you could say ground beeves. I don't know like what the specific counter for a single beef is the thing. Like, are we counting one beef as a steak? Is it the entire cow? This is why you need to watch the lecture on beef where the presenter says beef 125 times. Grounds be okay. That makes sense. Repuff. Alright, probably just keep using Levitate. Muramasa's really good, actually. Legion has no defense, and I'm definitely going to use Valkyrie. Also get Wooden Golem. Yeah, I don't know if a major beefer, I'm not sure how many beads that constitutes. This is just one large, one very large beef. These are the mysteries. I mean, the flesh of the cow or the cow itself. But that's the thing, like, you can... It could be multiple beeves, or are we talking about steaks? We don't know. Beef and dairy now. Yeah, if you want to. In context of the letter. So beef is for multiple cows. So if you want to talk about cows, you could also say, I have 10 beeves. It sounds like that fucked up Garfield. I ate this food. Garfield, you fat fucking cat. I ate this food. I eat John. It's what I do. I beef John. And how much lasagna that cat eats probably drops some nuclear beefers. Don't. I'm beefing it. I'm beefing it. Alright. Casing is off. Now we get the sweet sausage on the inside. Delicious. You should have gotten beef banh mi. How dare you post a banh mi in my chat? And the question is, was this even worth it? There's Ascalon. We have all the big weapons. We got Ascalon, we got the other one, not Dragon Slayer, fucking Kalbolg. Ascalon, Kalbolg, Burt Gang. Balmung's the other one. Had a banh mi a while ago. Was not a fan? What? Damn. Ooh. That's good to find. Pretty much the best armor you're gonna find outside of, like, you know, hard mode stuff. I will not stand for it. Sits down. Yep. Called it. I mean, it's a logical extension to that joke. It's a classic. I'm not gonna stand for this. Sits down. Okay, go ahead. Alright, let's go to the arena and then... We still need one more book, so if we don't find it here, it's gotta be top floor. Actually, don't need the stinky little... Oh no, I don't have the skull anymore. Ah! It's a napkin with a sword. Oh god, I felt like I had a really bad itch in my nose. Oh, I gotta scratch this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the Skittles Soma, that is courtesy of Red, Pretty Pink Pansy, on Twitter. I just kind of absentmindedly, I think I was doing, like, the Skittles thing at some point, and I just kind of absently mentioned, oh, what if I became, like, the only Soma Crew Skittles VTuber, and they were like, oh, I'll draw something, but, instead of payment, you have to tell people to play Tsukihime at least once per stream. Or you have to play... I think they specifically said you have to tell people to play Tsukihime. Which I just kind of turned into, every time I stream this I have to tell people to play Tsukihime. And I did that already, but I'm just gonna say it again, play Tsukihime. You get the dashing power automatically. No, you do not. I just got really lucky this stream. The reason I always have it is because whenever I play this game, as soon as you get it, you pretty much never want to take it out of your blue slot. Your blue soul slot, because it is just the best blue soul in the game. Yeah, it's not even it's better than the Pegasus boots, because Pegasus boots, like, you have to charge them up. Like, they take a little second to get started up. This is just the second you press the button, you're zooping. You're zhuzhing around. The only time you ever change out Black Panther is when you're using, like, a transformation soul, like Curly or Manticore or whatever, because that's the best DPS on bosses. Creaking Skull! Oh, Copperplate, stinky. Or if you have to use it for the Graham fight to get the true ending, that's it. That's the only time you ever get rid of Black Panther. Just playing Melty Blood Cat is playing Tsukihime. Nope. Oh yeah, giant bat if you can't slide. Or if you have to jump somewhere, that's it. Stinky hand. I think we get to skip the DDR section. This room sucks. This room sucks. All that for a mana up. Great. Maji. Honto? Hontoni Majide? Doshite. Doshite, Lubricant-san. So here's why I'm switching out Black Panther, because you can glitch through the wall here. Not glitch through, they just didn't put collision on the top part. Honestly, I don't really need to save because there's nothing particularly good in any of those rooms. There's Giant Bat. See, there's a bigger one. Oh, there was a bigger one. Actually has a really high defense until he opens his forbidden sealed shooty eye. Ow! Ow, I've been punched. The punches actually deal more damage than when the fists just kind of move at you. They have collision damage. The giant back fake out is legit one of the best things in the series, IMO. Once you hit him enough, he goes honoré, which means you bastard, roughly. Then opens his forbidden sealed eye just this one time. Another Black Panther. Was it worth coming over here? Not really. Not for a partisan. So we gotta go to top floor then. Just this one time, I'll go all out. Watch me, Dracula-san, I'll make you proud. And then he gets eliminated by a high schooler with a sword and a funny fur coat and mom jeans. Yeah, we go to top floor. Go to the left from here, then we'll go up. Still don't have Hippogriff. I want Hippoed Griff. I should probably start looking at my ancient books as well. Which that moves at high speed? I think that's Skyfish, and then that's Triton. Sorry, Skyfish! Really get that gold Dick Lewison experience. Eat shit! I'm gonna need Giant Bat still to get through top floor a little bit, so I'm gonna keep it on. No, not Skyfish. He very much says, Skyfish! Alright, I gotta... They expect you to have Hippogriff at this point. Ooh, ramen. Oh, we're gonna go get some miso ramen! I need to finish watching Shorzy. Such a good show. Anything Letterkenny adjacent I need to absorb as much of. Don't. Lubricant, don't. Lubricant, don't. I actually wonder if Muramasa, wonder if the curse effect works on these guys. It absolutely does. Mashing your head into the ceiling is a proud Castlevania tradition. Like, Alucard is a little more refined. He at least cushions it by flipping upside down and basically landing on the ceiling upside down. Yeah, all the Divine Comedy demons have leg warmers. Okay, so Boix is referring to... Mad TV kind of got really desperate later in their years, and they just kind of... They just made a bunch of skits that were just basically, this thing sounds like another thing, what if we made an entire skit about it? And one of them was, the entire thing was just, everybody loves Rayman, not Raymond. And, like, they didn't really change anything from the show, it's just, it was Rayman instead of Raymond, and it was the fairy instead of, his wife. And it was Rayman's friend, whose name I can't remember, instead of his brother. And that was basically it. Like, the parents were still the same parents from the show. The entire joke was just Raymond sounds like Rayman, kind of, so... Blue box. Oh, Deborah, what's her name? Batilla? Batilla, oh, I sound like a Muppet, oh. And that was the entire thing. That was the entire skit. Mad TV doesn't exist anymore. They didn't really last as long as SNL. So I actually don't have the third book. Did I skip something completely? I got the 6 floating garden rooms. I got everything in top floor. There's nothing else in the main branch of floating garden. Called the glow box. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've gotten everything in underwater zone. Oh, you know what? Hammer might have it. It could be a Hammer book. Which would actually be really nice for me, because then I can go pick up everything I need and not have to make another trip.
Why?
Hello, Box! Everybody loves me! Yeah, everybody loves Rayman. I love my family, but they hate me! And just keep doing that for another 5 minutes, and that's a Mad TV sketch. Hey, what about, you know what? I just came up with a cool idea. God of Door. Instead of Kratos, like the God of War, he's a door and he talks. What do you think? There it is. Hellspawn with Poison Claws. That is Skullmillione, I think? Yeah. So Skullmillione, Skyfish, and Triton were good. D4 TV already did that in their now canceled show. Why would they cancel that? That's genius. God of you should write for Mad TV. I think my other favorite part about that Everybody Loves Rayman sketch is that the only copy of it that I could find online has somebody with, like, literally 4 minutes of fake intros to, I guess, to get around copyright. And I used to think that somebody who had an intro that just said Simpsons 289 for a minute straight was a little overblown. But it has been officially unseated. God of Work. God of Work. God of Work. Chocobo. Bam. Bam. Ship it. I'm a genius. $1 million, please. $1 million to develop my own comedy show, please. Probably use Valkyrie here. Toshta. Don't you throw those meatballs at me, Graham. I want none of your meatballs. I don't know, I feel like Star Trek jokes might get a little... Like, specifically the older ones, they might start getting a little too unrelatable for the kids. What am I doing? Wait, what am I doing? Just do this. Skyfish. Skullmillione. Triton. Yeah, I remember the art of having the perfect thumbnail at the exact middle of your video, because you couldn't actually set a custom thumbnail. How did you come to possess those powers? I don't remember if Curly hits up that high. It do. I think, like, the first time I ever found out about YouTube was from a Maple Story forum, of all things. Because, it was, like, the only place you could realistically host videos outside of getting it put on, like, a fucking File Planet or something, which took forever to download. Oh, there's Hippogriff. Gravekeeper. Got them backdash cancels, BDCs. I just realized I went down to Hammer. I never actually bought any of the things I would have wanted to get. Oh, well, there's a teleporter on the way. Oh, God's lad. One of the first videos I remember watching was the Japanese Pokemon opening, back when I was on dial-up. It was very small and it took like 30 minutes. I do like the callback, though, on the, since I guess it's all over Twitter now, Ash is apparently finally a world champion. It only took him 25 years. But he did it. And, they play the original opening to the show when that happens, like in the last bit of the fight. Oh god. Albino Black Sheep wasn't as bad as fucking E-Bomb's World, though. Alright. So let's grab our Calibalg. Probably just keep using Curly here. Congratulations! Congratulations! Meowth! Wabba Wabba. Whatever. Whatever else they have going now. I haven't watched the series in forever. Stop. I just realized I still never got the teleporter and pick up items. What do I even have to heal with? I don't have a lot. We'll see if I'm okay. I'll just have to play a little more careful. Do it. Why would Team Rocket congratulate him? Do they still want Pikachu? Is that still their thing? Like, I realize he used Game Shark on the Pikachu, so of course, yeah, they would still want it, but like... Pokemon is just one of those things that, like... It just has not really changed. Yeah, I might want to run back and grab some healing items. I do hope the new Pokemon games, like, I hope they have, you know, more to them. And not just kind of doing the same thing they've been doing for the past, like, 10 years, where it's just... We added, like, 1 or 2 new features, but the game has not really significantly changed in an interesting way. And I realize that it's kind of wishful thinking, because that's what the majority of people want. Like, the majority of people just want the same game over and over again. They want the same thing where they fight 8 gyms and then go challenge the Pokemon League and all that. I remember in Sun and Moon, when Lucamine goes sicko mode and fuses with the one Pokemon, and it makes it seem like, oh shit, we're actually gonna fight her, and then she just throws out a team as normal. You're just fighting standard Pokemon battles. Kind of a letdown. Yeah, I'm gonna go run and grab some healing items, because I don't like how much damage I'm taking. I mean, I guess it depends on how much of a fan you are. Like, if you're the type to voraciously devour every bit of information and absorb every single mechanic of the games, versus the one who's just like, oh, I'm gonna get the new Pokemon, I'm gonna catch the new Pikachu replacement, I'm gonna name him Peebo. Yeah, obviously don't mention stuff for folks who are trying to stay blind on it. Base Salmon Run. Oh no. What's the loadout? Super Potion is nice, but it's really kind of a waste. Unless you have a ton of HP, and even then it's kind of a little too much. Bamboozler, Dapple Doolies, Dynamo Roller, Ballpoint. That doesn't sound too bad, honestly. The big thing is Dynamo Roller is really nice if you have a teammate that's using it well. So of course, you know, it depends who you get as teammates. Dynamo Roller, apparently you can do some nonsense where, like, you just keep it rolling when a Moz comes to attack you. And then, why did I walk all the way? I can just take the teleporter. And then you keep the Dynamo Roller down, Moz attacks you, you get popped into the air, and then you kill the Moz. Because it just does enough damage to one-shot it regardless. It's very funny. Actually, where would the closest teleporter to the Floating Gardens be? I guess Clock Tower. Oh, but then I have to go all the way around. Yeah, you know what, let's just do that. Honestly, any rollers are good for the Special Wave. There's a little trick you do where, instead of, like, walking forward, you just very, very gently tilt the stick. And you barely move. But the enemies will still take full damage as long as you are moving at all. So, like, you just kind of stand in the one spot, you don't really have to move, and you're still dealing, like, all this damage. I'm not going the right way, am I? I'm not. Like, the only thing that will get bounced off are the goldies if you do the roller strategy properly, and you can even be the person targeted by the glowflies and you'll still be fine. Your team will just have to shoot at the goldie to prevent you from getting, like, knocked off the side or whatever. You just have to also find, like, the choke points. Because certain maps have choke points that enemies can't really get through. Like, they all have to go through that one spot. But again, the biggest problem, I have said this a billion times before, I will say it a billion times again. I feel like people just do not focus on clearing the hordes enough. They just only focus on bosses. People will just focus strictly on getting the boss kills, getting the eggs back to the basket, and then that's it. If there's something in their way, they might consider killing it, but other than that, they will not bother. And that sucks. Muramasa. And if Andy hasn't plugged Tsukihime for 5 minutes... Ooh, Positron Rifle. Sucks that I got it in the end of the game and not at the beginning, but, you know, I'll take it. Mash. Silvergun is decent. It's not great, but it's decent. It's just the basic handgun that sucks ass. Basic handgun that does less damage as a joke. Not going to use the Positron Rifle for this area, because I gotta just kind of go through fast it. I've gotten a couple runs where I got early Positron Rifle. But it is weighted to show up less, just because it is like one of the super overpowered weapons. Couple weapons like that, like I believe Final Sword, Cleave Salish, Valman Way. Actually, I'm gonna grab that. I'll take the hits for it. No one doesn't really swim with Black Panther. He just kind of like Powerpuff Girl poses. Or tiger knees. I love that meme about sleeping in the tiger knee position. Only fighting game players will get this. Alright. Skulla off, wooden golem on. Ryudo got it! Hey, this guy plays fighting games! That's you, John McFighters. That's your name. That is your legal name, somehow. Don't suck my mana, Chaos. That's mine. Alright. Got our transformation soul back. Also hear a dog barking in the background. That is my sister's dog. I'm once again dog sitting. How you doing? Alright. Let's go ahead and grab Curly. Alright, one of the eyes is gone. Honestly, I might just be okay with the 2 cores. I might. Gotta be the friend of yours, roommate in BlazBlue. Just play Mai and press C a lot, you'll win. Trust me. That's how I do it. It is kind of stupid how effective if you never played the game before. If you are ever in a situation where you need to beat somebody at BlazBlue and both of you have never played the game before, just pick Mai. Just pick Mai and press C a lot, and you'll win. You play Tagger in Central Fiction? Jeez. That's fucked up. Doesn't seem like I'm doing a lot of damage, but the Chaos Core has a lot of defense. I ain't tear shaming, I'm just saying that sucks for you. You were a Tagger fan in previous BlazBlue games. I should probably eat a food. I have a mind up, yeah. Tell me that. I wouldn't recommend trying to kill the core without destroying all the bits, unless you have a transformation soul, though. I'm just thinking about release Kokonoe. That was fucked up. They let a character like that exist in the game. I never really played BlazBlue, like, when it was, you know, in its heyday or anything like that, but, I read about it. Fucked up. Play the rest of the cast except Izanami. That makes you an Arakune player. That makes you awful. I'm kidding. Alright. Seed 1, complete. Generally do 2 runs, so let's do number 2 here. Oh wow, these seed numbers are really close together. Because these seeds are pretty short. It's another reason I think Aria is the best Metroidvania. Oh, I can't actually do the full Kirby. There's no brackets in this, I can only do the little face. That's a good name. Alright, first drop. First zombie is gonna drop Cleave Salish, and then I don't have to finish the seed because I have effectively won. Here we go. Could you imagine, though? There's actually a clip of that already. I was like, what if the first zombie dropped Cleave Salish, and then that actually happened? Kinda wonder what the odds of that are. I need to look at the code. I don't remember if that was pre or post Cleave Salish rarity nerf. Black Panther? Damn. I set the code to use the gun only, but I think it was broken at that time. It wasn't working correctly. Oh, right, I don't have double jump anymore. Ugh. The pains of playing after you have Black Panther for an hour. But yeah, once you get good at this randomizer, you can easily finish most seeds within, like, under 2 hours. It is very short. Even if you get really unlucky with Black Panther, it is not nearly as long as something like the crossover rando with Super Metroid and Link to the Past. Someday. Someday I'll do a full run in one sitting. And it won't be like a full marathon. It won't be like a full, 12-hour stream or anything like that. It'll just be like, hey, I'm gonna sit down for 4 or 5 hours and do a crossover rando. And actually fucking do it. Ooh. Oh, Safune. Doesn't really work with the old banana thing, I guess. Still a really good weapon to start off with, though. Because look at this range. Hachimachi. Are there any other short randomizable Metroidvanias? Symphony of the Night has a randomizer, but it's not really short. Ah, good. There's the clip of me finding Cleave Salish of like the first zombie. Me being a precog. I'm trying to think of other like really short Metroidvanias. I guess Circle the Moon, if you learn all the out of bounds stuff, you could finish that really quickly. Creaking Skull. Oh hey, it's a combat knife. I don't really need to heal, actually. Another katana. Is this the katana seed? This is Katana Day? Here on Aria of Sorrow? Happy Katana Day, everybody. The 15th of November. Actually, I don't really need to sleep there, I think. Yeah, the Harmony of Dissonance Maxim TAS is great. I'm sure people have figured out how to do that in, like, human controls now, but still very funny to watch. This is somebody backdashing across the entire screen like Poochie going back to his home planet. And then the game is finished. I have to go now. Dracula needs me. Black Panther? Hoggers. Hog, and I cannot stress this enough, gers. Yeah, the person who was asking earlier, this is why you keep it on at all times, because you saw my movement speed before I picked this up. Double jump. Nice. Very mobile start. I don't need that. I don't need the dollars. Someday I'll properly remember what all the colors indicate on the currencies. It's just that the coin pickups in this game are very, very little. Worth very little of what items actually cost, so it's never really worth picking them up unless you are absolutely completely strapped for cash. And you happen to need $10 to buy a Cleaves to Leash or something. That's it. Cleaves to Leash is also prohibitively expensive in this game. You're not really going to be doing that, I think. Unless you get really lucky and, like, have basic zombies drop joyous or something. You're not gonna have enough money for it. Ooh, ceiling ramen. It's just Gladius. Gladius, the Ryu of swords. Ascalon, the Zangief of swords. Don't roast Ascalon. It is a perfectly fine weapon. It's not the best in the game, you know, it's not a fucking Cleaves to Leash, it's not a positron rifle, it's not a Valmanway. But you know what? You can buy it, it's not super expensive. The working class endgame weapon. I thought that was Eversing for a second. Wait. There we go. I wouldn't say Excalibur, I would say probably like Final Sword. Because it's a multi-hitting, like, full-screen sword, basically, and if you hit the sweet spot, you can multi-hit with it and do a shit ton of damage. It's also very slow. Grunting! Yeah, that's right, you better retract your roasting. Graham! The famous blade known as a Graham, the Graham of swords. 1 gram of swords, please. Alright, I don't have any incredible bullet souls yet. There's also a gram in Ast Libra. I want to get close enough to hit the tail, too. Get some bonus damage. There's the stinky basic katana, hell yeah. Nobody likes that. Watch out, Graham! A poisonous manticore! These guys are actually kind of dangerous, the gargoyles. Because they normally show up in the arena. And I have the silver plate, which is a decently protective armor, and I'm still taking like a good third of my life. I keep getting Lore Un after I find Black Panther. I'll actually use Skull Milione. It's better than the Wing Skeleton right now. The thing is, you'll normally never be fighting gargoyles this early. Like, you're not supposed to be getting into the top of the chapel there. Usually you'll either have giant... I don't remember if you get giant bat or hippogriff first. Yeah, fish heads are everywhere. Fish heads and, like, just skeletons in general. Dean. Should be getting some kills because I do want to get some passive stats. Match punch. Mark Demon's actually not terrible. Lets you become basically a punishment battery to charge up. Oh, the soul. It's not, like, impressive compared to other souls. It's very, like, middle of the road. Problem is, since you can only choose one bullet soul, you kind of want the best. And, fish head compared to, like, you know, Demon Lord or anything like that. Not great. You said you were gonna stop. You said you were gonna stop roasting Ascalon. We got Flame Demon's also really good. Here of Blood. I'm gonna risk not saving here. Silver plate should keep me safe for the most part. That's like an iron or steel plate. That's a stinky plate. Power up the base colon cannon. Yeah, that doesn't work though. You gotta say it wrong for that. Battle Axe. Not very good. It's there to make you sigh and be like, oh, that's a weapon, I guess. Bass Callan sounds like one of those YouTuber names. And my nephew is really into Ninja Kids, and apparently the main Ninja Kid's name is like Paxton Brailer or something like that. And it sounds fake every time I hear it. Hey everybody, it's me, Bass Callan here with another prank video. Just make sure to smash that like button and subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to see more great content. Alright folks, let's power up the Bass Callan cannon. They would not reject Bass Callan as a Star Wars name, are you kidding me? My favorite Star Wars name that I don't think is ever mentioned in the movies is Bib Fortuna. Smash Brothers announcer voice, Bib Fortuna! Student Witch isn't terrible. Like, early on in the game it's alright, because it's a nice, like, full screen covering ground soul. Basically a Kaiser Wave in cat form. Slightly lower. And yeah, also the music genre known as Jizz. They don't talk about Jizz anymore for obvious reasons. What if we took, like, Jazz and just changed one of the letters? Okay, how about Jizz? Is that anything? Yeah, that sounds good. Let's have Bib Fortuna play some Jizz. I also like how they named, like, the one fat guy in the Star Wars, I think the first Star Wars where he just kind of got blown up. They named him, like, Jeb Porkins as a joke, and then people got mad about that. They were like, oh, actually, he was a really brave and powerful guy, and we all remember the sacrifice of Porkins. didn't need to. Every time I see Cleave Celicia, I get excited, then I look at the price tag. No way I'm scratching up 100k. Did anyone buy anything? Buy some tea. Let's sip it slowly and relax. I don't remember. I think I might have watched Spaceballs before I watched Star Wars. I don't remember which one I watched first, actually. Yeah, like, the thing is, this randomizer is, like... You know, you could potentially get Flame Demon, you could potentially get Demon Lord, Valkyrie, any number of incredible attack souls, and then when you compare it to, like, you know, Student Witch, it's obviously going to pale in comparison. Actually... I should have checked the ceiling first, actually. I'll probably make another trip. Hopefully it's not something I needed. I'm taking a bit of a different route today, but I think we'll be okay. Student Witch? No, would not be very good against Chaos. Because the only way you're going to hit the core is on the way down, and it's going to do, like, no damage because it's a super early game soul. Don't the cats also poof when they hit a wall? But, like, if you're trying to hit the eyeballs, it's not really going to do much. Might as well grab that. I want it. A run of this with Black Panther is always very funny to watch, because you just hear everything breaking and shit. I can't one-shot Valkyries. Oh, Wheel. Gladiator is an incredible soul. Gladiator is fantastic. It's really underwhelming looking, but it's actually like one of the best attack souls in the game, I think. I will never stop standing Gladiator. Alright, Vajay is actually pretty nice. Might use that. Oh, I don't have any accessories equipped yet. I should probably do that. Yeah, I'll take more defense. I mean, Succubus is kind of just really good in general. Like, what if you just drained HP with every hit? Oh, yo. Kazuchio. Alright, stay on the ground this time, please. Yeah, I'm only taking 6 damage from this thing now. You know what? Didn't spend the entire fight on the ceiling, so I call that a win. I don't have Galamoth, do I? No. I don't have Galamoth and I don't have Chrono Mage, so I can't do that room early. I use Osafune for getting around. Ooh, you're back. 69. Nice, 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 nice. And an Onikiri. Katanas for days. And Muramasa. Katanas for days, son. I don't have the kick, so I can't actually get up top. Yeah, I don't have Giant Bat either. Mystery Room will continue to be a mystery. I don't remember using darts very much in Ecclesia. I think I mostly ended up using the double beam combo. Because that shit was bonkers good. What if you had Beam Skeleton, except you could jump cancel it? I think it was also dual elemental, so I think it did end up hitting like multiple weaknesses. Alright, let's go to Servant's Quarters, or Dance Hall, I should say. Yeah, Ecclesia had a really cool thing where, like, if you were alternating the same soul, you would just kind of, like, blast your arms out constantly. It was neat. Oh, we got something. Is that a castle map? I think it was a castle map. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I thought Ecclesia. Mind broke. Ecclesia is, I really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people aren't huge on it. I think it's really cool. Yeah, anybody who played Ecclesia will remember Elevator Crab. I also liked how they did the thing where it's like, okay, it's a bunch of kind of like disconnected areas, and then it finally finishes up with like one big connected castle. I played the randomizer with the no touchscreen. I've never played like a vanilla game with it though. I only played it on the DS. Freaking skull. Because yeah, I know they have the patches to remove the touchscreen requirement stuff. Hippogriff. Fun. My DS works fine, it's just that I played Elite Beat Agents and The World Ends With You on it, so the touchscreen is not very pretty. It still works, it's just, you know, scratched up to all hell. No, the Seals one is... what's it called? That's, Dawn of Sorrow. Yeah, there are several circles carved in there. Like I said, between that and World's End With You, it's just a nightmare. We didn't really have Gorilla Glass for, like, consumer electronics yet. That's the one downside, because, like, if it weren't for the fucking spinners in EVA, it wouldn't be that bad. Like, I know they have Osu. Do people, like, generally use spinners? I know they do have support for them. But, do, like, people generally use those when making songs, or is it just kind of, like, decided the community hates them? I'm gonna be honest, if I were to get an Osu, I would probably just never play any song with a spinner in it. Having the entire, like, a massive chunk of bonus points depend on how fast you can scribble a circle. Kind of defeats the purpose of doing a rhythm game, in my opinion. Lubricant. No, like, I know they do have spinners, I'm just not sure if, like, the community generally likes them or people generally hate them. I don't know what the opinion is. I'm not an Osu pro by any means. I was about to say, I know I got a Kunitsuna there, and then I realized, oh right, I just have Muramasa, that's just flat out better. Hope this is the slide. Nice. Perfect. Lets me cross over and immediately grab that. The goodie. The treat. The nugget. If there, yeah, if like there was an alternative to spinning, that'd be nice, but honestly, I just don't think it's very good. Like, there's no rhythm aspect to it. It stops being a rhythm game when the spinners pop out. It just becomes scribble a circle as fast as you possibly can. That's it. You don't have to do it on beat to the music, you don't have to do anything... Timing based is literally just scribble, quickly. Alright, so, no Galamoth, no Chronomage. Would it be faster to go through here? Now we'll go to Floating Gardens. Oh, right, I can grab the ceiling area here, too. I'm gonna do that real quick. Free Gorgon. I could have done this forever ago, I just never grabbed it. Because I forgot. It wasn't really worth it anyways. Hell yeah, gamers. Now watch, this is the seed where Mermen drop Cleaves to Leash. Alright, Floating Gardens time. Still don't have any of the ancient books. I wonder what the odds are of guessing, just without any ancient books, what the correct souls you need are. Because they're always available on pedestals, so in theory, if you were to get all the pedestals... And assuming you never got any drops off enemies, I don't know how many that would be per soul type. I know the odds, the answer to that question would be not very good. I know you would not have very good odds to guess at all, but just kind of curious. Let's... Claymore. Not a great sword. Elven Robe's not bad, actually. How's it compared to Silver Plate? A little less defense, a nice chunk of intelligence, though. For the first, I mean, this is the first randomizer. I don't like the alternate one. It feels just, like, way too punishing. Feels a lot more vanilla, like you rarely have to mess around. Oh, Joe is. Oh, like it was a nice chunk of cash. I think that sells for like 50k. That's halfway to a Cleave Salish if I really want to. That's just a mind up. Not really worth it. Clock tower. I watched the movie that the original clock tower took like all the inspiration from. It is very funny when like you're watching this, what you think is a very tense sequence, and then fucking Iron Maiden kicks in. It was an interesting directorial choice. Let's grab this one first. Okay, there's one of the books. You're not supposed to be able to kick Scissor Man forever. Not allowed. Pudding! Nope. I'll play some Zelda on Thursday, I'm thinking about it. We'll continue on with that in Master Mode now that we have a nice little foothold. And now that my internet is not dropping, you know, a full third of all my frames that I upload. That makes it pretty hard to stream, as it turns out. You ever tried streaming and only getting a third of your internet out? And the worst part is, it's not even like specifically, oh, you're using too much bitrate. It's literally just a third of your frames get dropped. A third of all your packets are dropping. Black Panther kind of trivializes this fight, because you get to just completely ignore the pillars for the most part. Right, pointy bit hurts you. Do you know the pointy bit hurts you? It also destroys the little sides floating around. Guess I just keep using Skull Milione. Wait, what do I have Skulla? Get out of here. Leave my house. Hehehe. Who would win in a fight, the personification of death itself, or a high schooler who knows how to crouch? Place your bets now. Death going down the toilet. Lightning Doll might actually be worth using here. Someone would T-pose and then default dance away. Yeah, look how much damage lightning does there, holy crap. Why am I not killing these guys? They have... all the armors are weak to lightning. It's free real estate. Alright, I think it is officially time to go underwater now. I could go to top floor, but the odds of me finding both of the books is very slim, and also me having all the souls is very slim. Dracula, come get your free house! The following offer is for Dracula and reincarnations of Dracula only. I guess I could go the other way, but I like coming in from this part. Have to make less weird, like, switchbacks. Excuse me. It's especially fun to run through skeletons when they drop high-value items. I never actually sold those Milliken sword I was getting last seed. Donk, donk, donk. Perk gang. Right, you still take damage if you hippogriff jump up there. I forgot. These guys are not weak to lightning despite being... It's funny how, like, almost everything being in the water here... Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I was about to say, it's funny how everything in here, despite being in the water, is not really weak to lightning. It's weak to fire, which I don't really have a lot of weapons, but then Positron Rifle showed up. And Positron Rifle is fire elemental. The pattern for the rest of the seeds that I play in this game, it's just going to be Positron Rifle shows up earlier and earlier. Until it's my first weapon in every single seed. Do I backdash? No, I don't. No horse taxi, betrayed me last time. I believe silver plate is slightly stronger than water armor, yeah. I don't get the water resistance, but then, like, very few enemies in this game actually use water. Oops. Ew. Rotten milk. Nobody wants that. The fish heads are considered dark, so Holy Elemental works well in them. And then Tritons, those are kind of the biggest threat outside of them. And they are weak to fire, not lightning. Oh, speaking of armor. I'll probably use this just because fire is a lot more common of an enemy element attack. Giant worms just kind of explode. They don't have any health. I need to stay in the middle when I drop down there, otherwise I'll lose my momentum. The black background to the lock kiss is always great. I don't know why it's so funny. It's like the dog JPEG from that one Ace Combat game.
But Andy, it has transparency, therefore it's a PNG.
Answer, shut up. I don't care. It's funny. Bomba. I don't know why I was jumping to those slimes. No. No horse taxi. Norse taxi. And the funny thing is the slimes are actually weak to fire too. It's not like, they have resistance to, like, every regular attack, I think. It's like, just standard striking attacks won't do much. But then if you have fire, then they fucking die. big golem. I get a little Zorch gun. Never really got into Check's Quest as much as some people did. I didn't think it was very good. I think most of the admiration people had was just because they were kids and didn't really have, like, better games. I understand that, like, at its core it was Doom, it just was not a very interesting or exciting way to play Doom, in my opinion. And now that I've said that, a billion Check's Quest fans are going to cancel me. That's Persephone. That is Stolas, I believe. Which we already have. So we're just going to find the Red Soul, or the Red Book and the Red Soul, I should say. Do I have a transformation? Oh, we got Curly and we have Undyne, so we can actually get in there. Cut all. Why do they call it that? Because it cuts all. Actually, I might just keep Curly on for this area. So I can just zip through the entire hallway. I think there's enough space for me. No. Oh, I'm probably thinking of the bottom hallway. Yeah, the bottom one I think is the big open one. We need Skulla. Black Panther here. Secret area kind of sucks because, like, a lot of times there's just nothing in there. Since we're playing rando, like, you don't get the guaranteed cleave solution here. And it's only 2 checks, but you need, like, a bunch of different things for it. Like, you need Skulla, you need a Transformation Soul, you need Undyne. Then you also need the mana to get around in here. Between flying around to the big antechamber, and also just spending all the mana to get through the Curly room. Yeah, I think here I can use the Transformation Soul and get through. I'll do it on the way back. Because for some reason, going through on the way forward is fine if you Black Panther dash, but going on the way back, you take hits. And that money bag is always a mimic, so don't bother. Because the Transformation Souls actually go really fast once they get up to full speed. It's just that most areas in the game don't support their size. Just zoop past him. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to get cursed and lose all my MP and not be able to run anymore. I might as well save and heal up. I think it's been a bit. Nah, you're late on the Lady Dimitrescu thing. Everybody activated their soul already. Ooh. I love that you can get appled in between the screen transition when you're opening the door there. It's hilarious. Actually, I still gotta grab some more stuff here. We're still gotta find the book. Why the hell do you have McAfee on? What? Who set up your computer? There's the last book. Armored Soldier, that would be Bomb Armor. I think we have that. Yeah, we're actually good. We're in go mode. In between, like, Pause-Drawn Rifle, between Caliburn, we got some nice gear. And I have a joyas that I can sell to fund all of my healing item needs, so we're good. Assuming, you know, don't get stoned. go. There you are. Oh, that's 90. I thought it was 50k. I could? Because, like, all the katanas are obsolete now that I have Muramasa. Was I using that silver plate? I think I might have been using it. No, I'm using the fire armor, that's right. Oh, that's right, that's what I was using. Tear of Blood, that can go. Yeah, I think I might just buy the Cleave Salish. Ascalon's no good when we got Cleave Salish. Greatsword sucks. Yeah, Vijaya sells for a lot. It's not like an incredible weapon once you get better stuff. Here goes gamers. The rare seed where we actually get to buy Cleave Salish and have it make sense. Silver Gun is prohibitively expensive, it's not worth it. If you get it for free, it's fun, but don't actually, like, spend money on it. Then the rest I'll just spend on healing items. Soda. Lot keys, which are incredible healing. They're playing a but what? Anyways, Cleave Salish. If you're not familiar with this game, this is the best weapon in the game because the hitbox is gigantic. It is Holy Elemental, which is the best element in the game, and it just does a shit ton of damage. Like, the only enemy that it's not great against is Julius, which we have Calibulg for. Oh, Assassin, sorry, I got so confused. It was like, the fuck is a butt in? It's like some something awful word filter shit. Go spend the $10, go register. The stats, like, the bonus stats aren't incredible in the base version because it gives, like, intelligence, which doesn't really do much for you. But since I'm playing the version of this randomizer that makes intelligence actually decent, it's a lot better. And with this loadout, we should be fine for finishing the game. Yeah, Instant base game, it does work, it's just only for the blue souls. I don't know if it's specifically a bug that it doesn't work with red souls or was intentionally designed that way. But it only works for blue souls, which you're not really using blue souls for damage, outside of, like, maybe the transformation souls. And those do enough damage on their own that they don't really need the help. Wait, why am I looking for items? I don't need items. Unless I get, like, a death robe or demon mail, I don't really need any items anymore. I'm still gonna check, though. Dead warrior. Yeah, luck is super inconsequential. Luck is not worth pumping in Aria unless you are absolutely completely stuck in finding an item and you need that tiny extra percentage of a percentage. Ooh, Nightmare, that's another good soul. I should put that on. Yeah, Soul Leader does work. But at least it makes getting souls a little nicer. The luck in most games is lackluster. Depends on the game. Some games do it a lot better than others do. Wall hammer. Mostly I'm just hoping for a lucky, like, last-minute demon mail or some nonsense. $400. Red Hot Kicks. Honk. Nah, just Satan's Ring. I love how most accessories in this game are kind of mediocre, so whenever you find one, it's just like, oh, it's just Satan's Ring. It's only a tear of blood. Whatever. Another Stolas, for good measure. Alright, so it's bomb armor, What was the second one again? Persephone... Wait, do I not have Persephone? Oh, I don't have Persephone. I thought I had Persephone. Because we have Bomb Armor and we have Stolas, but we don't have Persephone. Damn. We're not good. I thought we were in Go mode. Fail blog. And I guess it was good that I was checking those. I was really hoping that would just be Persephone sitting there. I thought it was Orpheus and Eurydice, or Eurydice, however that's pronounced. Anyways, the only Greek character that people need to know now is Testicles from the new God of War. Born brother of Bophades. So I gotta do a little more poking around down here, unfortunately. Well, I still had Skull that entire time. Oh, Dracula's Tunic, actually, that'll do. Dracula's Tunic is guaranteed. Once you beat Graham, you get Dracula Tunic, so you will always have a decent piece of armor for endgame in vanilla Aria of Sorrow. Yo, how's it going, Damon? I just found Dracula's shirt, which means I'm Dracula now. We're actually just looking for the last soul that I need. I need Persephone soul. Black Panther, it doesn't really start doing that until you have a ton of levels, so... Got a cat on your lap. Understandable. I wish you luck in escaping your prison. Prison? What the fuck? Prison. Prison. I got reminded of the video of Sean Connery speaking Japanese the other day. Very funny to watch. You see, there's a senpai and a kohai relationship. And the kohai supports the senpai. Dojo yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Nani ka kure dete ike? Wakaranai no ka? I don't remember what movie that was from, but it's very funny. Hajime mashite, John Connor desu. Dojo yoroshiku. Black Cloak, ew. Like, bad cloak. That's bad. Yeah, I think I remember seeing the Patrick Stewart Unlimited Blade Works speech. Nah, this was not worth it. Not worth it, but I had to check regardless, because Persephone can be in any of these checks. The last thing I want to do is not kill a boss and then completely skip it. Yeah, just go to Arena. I don't have Giant Bat, do I? No, I have Giant Ghost. Might have to actually do the DDR room. Hate it. I hate it here. Alright, I don't need Skulla anymore, so I can switch out to something better like, I don't know what to actually use. Maybe Gorgon, just take less damage. Ooh, man. Horse blast, horse blast, horse blast. I don't have any of the killer mantle souls, otherwise I could one-shot these dudes. Oh, my nose is itchy. This is a bad time for it to be itchy. Soldier uniform, garbage. Hey, don't combo me. You're not allowed to combo. It says fight, not do to combos. Alright, these guys just block. Stop block spamming. I know there's still more stuff up top, I just want to get to the save point. I don't have to die. Yo, 3 gay emus. All 3 of you, thank you all for the resub. Castlevania.
You're great.
Castlevania. No, Persephone's a blue soul, so it's only gonna be on blue pedestals. It's gotta be showing up pretty soon. Because I don't believe we have any more checks to do after Arena. We thought we were good in top floor, we were not good in top floor. Just keep poking here. Oh god, this takes forever without a double hit weapon. Why did I not just spend the extra second to open up the menu? Could save so much time. Okay, this has to be Persephone. Yep. I know it doesn't actually have to be, but shut up. How about that? One thing I wish this game did have is, like the meal ticket, or not the meal ticket, the library card item that let you teleport around. Come on, man. Ugh. These guys are a huge pain when you're trying to get up top here. Don't want to get grabbed by the ghoulies, but they're going to try their best. Alright, we'll save here real quick, just in case I fuck up the auto... Not the autosave, the, soul equipment requirement. You know what I mean. Bats! Alright, yeah, we'll just use the curly soul for now. Oh, you love to see 86 damage. Or sorry, 66, never mind. I thought it was doing more. Triple digit on Graham is great, but that's, you know, a transformation soul. It's not going to be doing very little damage. This guy has a lot of defense. It's almost as if he's possessed by chaos and maybe has the same amount of defense or something. I actually don't think it's the same. Alright, so we need palm armor, Persephone, And Stolas. Unfortunately, bomb armor kind of sucks in this fight because I don't think it actually hits his head. Good news is we don't have to keep it. Black Panther. Actually, no, I want to get Curly. And then let's do Archdemon. That'll let me recover my my MP here. What I got, you got again. Goes on your roast too. Yeah, there's all my MP back already. Just gonna yeet my way over here. Damn, that was a really fast phase too. Alright, now we get Black Panther back. We don't have to make a stop by, ooh, Final Sword. Don't have to make a stop at Hammer, because we have all the stuff we need. I'm just gonna use... Did I sell all my katanas? I think I sold all my katanas. I know Final Sword can multi... Can Positron Rifle work here? Oh, it does work. I should probably use... I don't know if Final Sword or Caliburn would be better. I have Backdash, right? Yeah, I do. Probably use Final Sword then. Final Sword and a bunch of the Transformation Souls to do a ton of damage to Julius. Family Jewels. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I apologize, like... The viewer doesn't know, I had to scratch my nose really quick. Was I apologizing to Soma? Has the Castles of the Vanias variety? This seed has been pretty nice. I got enough money to buy Cleave Salish and then have enough left over to buy a bunch of healing items. We got Dracula Tunic, we got a bunch of nice gear, good souls. Just a really nice seed. Sadly, I did enter a false go mode because I thought I had all the souls I needed. But that's on me. Alright. Or Positron Rifle actually is a really good choice here, too. We can just do this. We can just bully the man. Creaking Skeleton sadly did not last very long. Oh, you've got a whip? That's cool. I have a laser. 2035, old man. Get with the times. Oh no. Oh, you almost got me. You almost got me. Oh. So close. Oh. Oh, so. Oh, gee. Oh, damn. Oh, so close. Oh, you Ule? Oh, so close. Oh. I can crouch too, motherfucker. I got horses. What do you think about that? I know I'd be doing more damage with my Curly Soul. I just like doing this. He knows the only reason we keep him around is to say Ule. Yeah, this is a really cool sequence. This boss fight is really good. They've done like the kind of fight a Belmont thing every now and then. This is easily my favorite of those times. I know they do that when you fight the whip memory in... Is it Portrait of Ruin? Leave Salish back on. I like how I didn't even need the Calibolg because I had just so much other busted gear. Actually, you know what? Very kind of Chaos to put some healing stations in its own realm. The only thing at this point that I could possibly want is like a Demon Mail or Death Cloak. Lubricant, please. Beam Skeleton, please. How else would Chaos heal? Holds up Spork. Watch. He's a little random and a little wild. I do love how they kind of retconned the whole thing of, oh, the castle is a creature of chaos, that's why it's always different, into literally, no. The castle is a creature of chaos, capital C. It is a known quantity. That's a really important hammer garden there, buddy. I love how there's like all these different enemies in the Chaos Realm and I just never fuck with them, because there's really no point. By this point in the randomizer, you have everything you need to finish it. Yeah, let's go Archdemon. And I think I'll try Final Sword. Because this does multi-hit and it'll do a shit ton of damage. Problem is I'm too used to fighting with, actually, you know what, let's get... Oh no, right, you lose your souls, right. I remember how this fight goes, I'm not bad, you're bad. I should probably heal. Okay. There's Black Panther back, and there's my Red Souls. Have to do a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage. I was doing a spell. What an asshole. This worm is pretty wacky. He's cringe. Ref, he's being cringe. He's not letting me eat my latkes. Might use Cleave Salish to hit the upper parts. I know I could use Medusa head to hit those, but it's... nah. Nice, nice, nice. 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 What a nice seed. In many different ways. Just a really, really nice, cool Poggers seed. Congratulations, you won. If the sound is stuttering like that, it's me. It's not your computer. Just pop it open my following list. See who's live, who we can host over. Because that'll be the stream for the day. 2.5 hours. It's about, what, like an hour and 15 minutes per seed. Not too bad, on average. I'm gonna host y'all over to Doc, who's playing some Fallout New Vegas. I need to play through that game again. I know Sunna released like a mod pack. I want to try that out. So I've been meaning to do another playthrough for like a few years now, but I wanted to get some mods to fix like the problems with it. So we're gonna go raid Doc, MDCT, if you're not already following him. And if you're not already following me, hey, click that button. It's free, it costs you nothing, and it lets you see when I go live. I generally stream about 3 times a week. Recently it's been a lot of Splatoon, a lot of Zelda. I've been playing this indie East-like called Astlieber Revision that I know people aren't like, huge on, but I really like it. I'm going to stand for that game if nobody else will. And yeah, I'll see you all on Thursday. Go check out Doc and have a good night. Take it easy.